Boom! Here we go. I tried to make a video yesterday and started making it, didn't save it, so I guess when you do that on your cell phone on YouTube, it just deletes or whatever, it just doesn't save, whatever. But Saturday morning, it feels pretty much perfect outside. I think the high today, they said it was 90, I don't know, 95, 92, something like that. There's nothing wrong with that. I can handle the heat. But I was going to come home and take a nap. I was like, I'll come home, take a 2-hour nap or something, and, then I'll get up and probably get out here and rake this messy yard, because recently we raked the backyard, and it was, I don't know, about 25 bags worth of leaves. Front yard is quite a bit smaller, so it shouldn't be too tough. And maybe I'll get to that here in a few minutes. But let's get to something a whole lot more exciting. Look at the muscle you have over here. I mean, look at the muscle. It's just muscle, muscle, muscle. So I came home, ate a little bit of breakfast, and I just had to come out here and look at these beasts. Obviously, I'm driving the 2003 to and from work. And this one right here, the 2020 GT, has pretty much just become my toy. So, what can I say? I drove it yesterday and couldn't do nothing but smile from ear to ear to ear to ear. I mean, it's that much fun. I mean, it pulls like crazy. And the thing is, I thought my 03 pulled crazy. And I guess for, that time frame, that period, it did. Now, I don't know if I think I did make a video where I put a little bit of content about the 03 on there, and I mean, look, it's a 4.6. I've never dynoed it, so any numbers that I throw out on horsepower is pretty much just guessing. So, let's say, all right, from the factory, it is 260 stock. So, with the upgrades I've done, I mean, you'd have to say, well, at least 280, right? I mean, you've put headers on there, you've put the pipe, you've even put a tune on it. So, I think it's maybe safe to say this car puts out about 280. And, I mean, truth is, you hit that second gear and fly all the way to fourth, and yeah, it moves pretty good. I mean, I'd say 280 is a fair number. So we're talking 2003, and now we're 17 years down the road, and we're putting out bone stock 460 horsepower in this thing. So 460 is, I don't know, it feels like more than 460. I still haven't really done like a crazy hard pulls in it, because there's even though there's less people on the highway because of all the craziness going on, look, you run out of real estate real quick in this thing. So I don't know, man. I mean, I'm tempted just to get in there and crank it up, even if I'm not, even if it doesn't hit the road today. It probably won't, but it might. And when I say it might, that's just for a quick grocery run. I've really got a taste for hamburgers today. I would say today is cheat day, but really for the most part, I've been cheating most days. So even though I have the necessary foods and necessities to eat clean, it kind of goes back and forth. So Monday, eat clean. Tuesday, Wednesday, eat like crap. Thursday, get back on to eat clean. But I'm not even going to tell you what type of number I saw on the scale. Even if I don't look it, I feel it sometimes. So this beast probably won't go anywhere today, but I was on YouTube, and just a lot of people are making new content about the new C8 Corvette, which I just actually saw the first one going down the road yesterday. Got to see it in person, and it was brief because I was actually on my way to work in the 03, and it was just, I'm going one way, he's going the other way. It was red, and obviously I don't have a big problem with red, as you can probably tell, but It still, after seeing it even briefly, it still didn't do it for me. I don't know. Now, there are some that I've seen that look better. Um, Obviously not in person, but online. But they look better. I think for the C8, it takes maybe the wheels. I think the wheels make the biggest difference on that car. So, and look, wheels do a lot for a vehicle. So I mean, as I see more, I'll base my opinion. I mean, like I said, I'm still not a Corvette fanatic. They've never really done it for me, but I mean, I'll keep putting my opinion out there. But it was cool to see one just because they've been talking about it for so long. So now within 10 days, I've seen my first GT500 in person, which I did sit in, and yeah, it felt good. But of course, I was just there to pick up this monster right here. So the GT500 did not get a whole lot of love from me, but at the same time, I still have to change my shorts. But this right here is just really this. I don't know. The day this gets old, I'd be surprised because, to be honest with you, that one hasn't gotten old yet. I mean, the '03 is still fun. I mean, it's just so much fun still to drive. I don't know if Mustangs can get boring or not. So what's crazy is like, how could I ever upgrade from this? Well, I mean, what would there be? I mean, okay, somebody's gonna say, well, you got to go to the Shelby, right? It's like, I mean, maybe. But as I look at how this thing sits, and I have not had a run-in with anybody on the road yet. And look, I don't know how much I would do if I did. Would I play around? Probably. Because look, when you stomp the pedal on this, no matter what gear it is, it puts you in the seat and you're moving. So the video that I made yesterday I was pretty like, maybe turn the same complexion as this car, which you can see though is pretty hard to do. But I was still red because, we have some feral cats in the neighborhood, and I found some prints on this thing, and this car is, for me, 9 days old or 10 days old, one or the other. And I was not too happy about that, so I took it to the car wash, got it cleaned up real good, and I tried to put this car in the garage last weekend, and it was just too tight. I got it in there, and it's a 2-car garage, but because of the way the washer and the dryer sit and the second refrigerator, there's just no room for the bumper to go over the edge because it needs. I've got plenty of clearance, but I just don't have the space to keep pulling forward. So I'm not gonna make any big changes there. So I did the best second thing I could think of doing, which truth is, this was my plan from the get-go. I was never sure if I was really gonna put the car in the garage, no matter what it was gonna be. I mean, even we're talking GT500. Just kidding. But I have no problem with the car being outside. That's what they're made to be. No big deal. It's not like my 2-wheel monster I have sitting over here, which has to be garage kept in my opinion. So what do we do to answer if it was going to go, if it wasn't going to go in the garage? Well, let me show you. So let's walk over here. Let's walk to the front door. And this is what we did. Car cover. Car cover from carcovers.com. So that's going to come out of the box here real soon. And as you can see, my wife is in the holiday spirit, so we're in March, St. Patty's Day. Won't be going out for St. Patty's Day, but whatever. No big deal. I have enough adult beverages here at the house to get the job done. So that's what I wanted to make this video about this morning, mainly was the car cover. So I'm going to get that car cover. I'm going to see just how long and difficult it takes to put it on the car, take it off the car, put it on the car, take it off the car, because for the most part, I'll probably cover it up every night because it's not really my daily driver. Unless I just come home and I want to, go out and play a little bit. That's when it's my daily driver. But it's just the anticipation of coming home and you just pull up and see this thing in the driveway is just really, it grabs you every time. So look, I'm still new at the YouTube thing, just making some play videos here. I guess if I decide to ever take it serious, then I'll get the GoPro and hook it up to the laptop and start really loading some crazy stuff. But this is just building mostly for my own records. So, this is Saturday. This is the Mustang GT 2020 Performance Pack, and it is all of that and some. So, the more I learn about this beast, the more of the videos I post so I can take reference to it myself, and I can just let everybody know how it's going. And we'll take it from there. Look at the blue skies. Peace out.